Thanks, Bob. Well, that Pioneer Fire is one of the largest in the country, and it's spreading. Since last check, it's only 30% contained. It's just 8 miles north of Idaho City. And the next step for crews is to strengthen and hold containment lines. Now, first, before we go to this Pioneer Fire update, we should mention if you're headed to work this morning, you may notice flames in the foothills. Boise Fire has tweeted out that that fire is contained. No structures are threatened. We will continue to update you on this.
We got a reporter on the way and hopefully have a live report within moments. Well, 38,000 acres going back to that Pioneer Fire. That's how big it has grown.
And while officials say that Idaho City is no longer at risk by the flames, fire crews are running into some major problems while trying to contain this fire. Lauren Clark will tell us about a new danger.
For firefighters battling the Pioneer Fire, it's one thing after the other. First, the hot temperatures fueling the flames.
The weather does not give us a break.
Then, 3 separate drone sightings triggered a shutdown of all aircraft, causing the fire to grow.
It takes away a critical resource from doing very needed work on the fire.
And with resources,
It will only get worse from now on.
as at one point these supplies will soon be assigned to another fire. But if things couldn't get any worse, the area the fire has occupied is filled with old mines.
The forest knows where many of those sites are, but they don't know where all of the sites are.
On top of the fire, firefighters now have to worry about dangerous vertical shafts and deadly toxic chemicals if they have a wrong step. But regardless of the many obstacles, the incident commander says the team is working hard with what they have to tame the fire's flames.
Strengthening lines again, we're redeploying firefighters where we can get the most bang for our buck, and we're continuing the same thing that we've done. We're using roads and old burn scars and trying to head the fire into that, slowing its progress.
And that COMET fire is now over 80% contained, burning near North Fork. That fire still hasn't increased in size. Over 300 acres are scorched. Crews will now try to put out any remaining threats, such as smoldering logs. The emergency area closure for the blaze has been called off. And over in eastern Oregon, the rail fire is growing. The blaze now scorching 1,000 acres. 100 firefighters have been battling these flames. No structures are threatened. But if you plan on camping, some campgrounds near the city of Unity are shut down.
And in central Washington, crews are fighting a massive wildfire. They're fighting to keep it away from a nuclear site. The Range 12 fire has scorched more than 60,000 acres. This is according to the Tri-City Herald. One structure is destroyed with about 100 homes evacuated.
And another fire is still causing several problems in California. Since last update, the Soberan's fire has burned more than 40,000 acres. The blaze is only 18% contained, but still growing. The smoke from this fire has been causing respiratory problems.
Myself, I'm bothered from my eyes. I don't have too much allergies, but, I will get allergy symptoms, runny nose and sore throat, and it's from so much stuff in the air.
Now, certain people are particularly sensitive to particle pollution. Those with asthma, lung disease, the elderly, and children should minimize time outdoors in these conditions. And with that being said, something to keep in mind if you're planning on spending time outdoors today, air quality will be in the yellow category right here in the Treasure Valley. That means people who are sensitive to air pollution may have a hard time breathing.
Well, burn restrictions are in effect for campers in the Treasure Valley. Fires are forbidden outside of designated fire pits at campgrounds. But there are some exceptions. If you have a written permit to burn or if you're using liquid petroleum fuel, you're okay. Also, smoking is allowed only in closed cars. If you do accidentally start a fire, you could face up to a year in jail or a $5,000 fine. And we will keep you updated on all the fires burning in the West. Our next newscast is at 11. For the latest, just head to our website, KBOY2.com. We'll also post updates on our Facebook page and Twitter.